Hey y'all, BB here. Happy Halloween. It's October 30th. It's the day before Halloween. Ooh, today's not my day. This week was not really my week. Um, I'm super hungry. I'm not dead, starving, hungry. To the point where I'm mad because I'm so hungry. I'm not hungry because I did technically have a big dinner last night. Me and my mom, my dad, my family. We went to the Texas Roadhouse in Bloomingdale. They just opened up about a couple weeks ago-ish, a week ago. And the only one that I personally ever been to was the one in Iowa. I think it's Davenport. Oh, it's maybe Bettendorf. I don't know what one it is. I don't know if it's in Bettendorf, Iowa, or Davenport, Iowa. I think it's Bettendorf. But that's the only one I ever been to. And that's been probably since May. I want to say, when's the last time I went to one of those? I don't even know if we went in May, because May was the last time I was out in Rock Island for my sister's college graduation. The only time I really went to a Texas Roadhouse was when I would go out to Rock Island to visit my sister in college. Was the only time I really went. And even then, I kind of really only went with my family. There were times where I would go out there a lot with my sister and just go out there to hang out for the weekend, because I would normally go out on a Wednesday and come back on a Monday or a Sunday. So in all honesty, whenever I would go out to see my sister, I would only kind of be out there for the weekend, But anyways, so we went to that last night, and it was a big dinner, so I was pretty full from that. I actually got super full from that dinner, and I didn't even finish it. It was maybe, because I got the fried chicken. That's pretty much a chicken breast that is butter fried, that is hammered with a meat mallet. It's battered and deep fried and covered in gravy. And it is like you died and gone to heaven. The chicken is moist. I know some people don't like that word. I can kind of see why, but the chicken is moist. It's tender. It's you can almost cut it with a fork. It's so tender. It's smothered with country gravy. And that country gravy, literally, you could probably drink with a straw. It's so good. I don't know if I would do that, but it is so good. I get it with corn, and I get it with a baked potato, even though the chicken is so big. It's one chicken breast, but because they butterfly it and they hammer it out, it's huge. It's bigger than my hand. Of course, I got a small hand, but it's probably the size of a softball to a football that is flattened. It's not that big, but it's huge. It's very big. It almost takes up the whole entire plate. So it's a pretty big piece of chicken breast. I think it's a typical chicken breast, but because they flatten it out and butterfly it, I think it's just meant to make it look like it's really bigger when it's probably really, I don't know. Anyways, I had maybe 3 or 4 bites left, and I was I couldn't. I was so full, it hurt. And my mom was like, "Are you gonna finish the baked potato?" And I was like, I would probably rather finish my chicken, in all honesty, but I was so full and stuff, I could barely move. It literally hurt. I don't know if it's because I was starving, so maybe I ate too fast. I don't know if it was maybe I ate too much, because your stomach is this big, and then when you eat, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I don't know if your stomach is this big. It might be half this size, but your stomach is a lot smaller than your eyes. Your eyes are bigger than your stomach. So, not really, but you get the point, you know. But I was so stuffed. I was like, I could barely, sorry. I was like, I could barely move. It hurt to move. Like, I literally had a food baby. I was like, Dad, we're gonna have twins. And he's like, huh? What do you mean twins? What are you talking about? I was like, I had a food baby. And he's like, quit talking like that. Because it felt like I was gonna have twins. More than this one kid, it felt like I was gonna have 2 kids. Because I was actually bloated. I was actually felt like I gained 10 pounds. I don't normally feel like that when I eat. Even after a big meal, I don't know. I would say I do feel like I have a food baby sometimes, but it was probably the first time in a long time I actually felt like I gained weight. And I actually felt the bloatation and all that. Like, ooh, Lord. It was good. It was good, but I was in a lot of pain. Could have been also because, not to be saying too much information, even though I could care less. I'm also on my period. I got it. I also, hang on a second. They talk way too loud sometimes when I try to blog. It's like, really? I'm trying to blog here. No, just kidding. I got it a few days ago. And yeah, I've been sick from that. I just been bloated from that. I've had cramps all week because I'm on day, I think 4. I think I'm on day 3 or 4. Because I normally get it for like 4 or 5 days. 3 or 4 days I normally get my period. I used to get it for a week. Like, it would come on a Monday and then end on a Monday. And a few years ago, knock on wood, and I'm not complaining, not trying to complain, but about 3-4 years ago, I started getting it for only 3 to 4 days, and not a week anymore, when I used to get it for a week. Again, not complaining, but it's like, I had to take 4 days instead of a week, but why do I not? I don't know. Anyways, so I've also been sick in a way, and my stomach's been upset from that, and I've had cramps and bloating from that. So eating a big Texas-sized meal, and you would literally think it came from Texas because of how big it was. And when they say everything's bigger in Texas, they're not lying. Because that meal, oh Lord. I was telling my mom, I feel like if someone like me would finish this entire meal, like eat every piece of chicken, eat the 1 pound of corn they gave me, eat the big potato they gave me, even though that potato was kind of small for a big potato, but anyways. I feel like I would personally not have to eat for 2 days in order to finish this whole entire meal. It was a lot of food. It was a lot. And then my mom's like, why you don't mind? I was like, really, Mom? We know you always eat yours. She's like, well, because mine doesn't have gluten. And yours do have gluten. I don't know. Anyways. So we did that last night for dinner. And then we had to go and do laundry at the mat. And then once we put the laundry in the dryer, because my mom stayed home, because it was a bit close to her bedtime, because she had to work today. So I'm always like, oh, you're going to bed? And she's like, I get up at 5 in the morning. I'm like, okay. Okay, that's like what time I went to bed. No joke, I was actually up late last night. I want to say I probably went to bed about 4:30, 5 o'clock. Um, so yeah, I wasn't expecting to stay up that late in all honesty, because I started watching some scary movies. Because in all honesty, this whole month, I've probably only ever seen like maybe, I think I saw, okay, I've seen Scream 1, Scream 2. I can't remember if I've seen Scream 3 this month or if it was last month, but Scream 1 and 2 for sure. I've seen Halloween 4 and 5. I saw that yesterday. And I've seen basically scary movies I've seen. I've seen The Intruder. And I've seen In the Tall Grass. So I've seen about 5 or 6 scary movies this month, but normally in the month of October I'm crazy and I'm obsessed about watching scary movies. I mean, I watch scary movies regardless of the season. I'll tell you for a fact, last Christmas I was literally at home in my bed. I was watching P2 and The Stepfather. What else was I watching? Oh, House of Wax. So I will legitimately... Jesus. Someone started the car and it's really loud. I will watch a scary movie any time of the year. I do not lie. I will watch any time of the year. I will watch a scary movie. Normally I'm crazy about watching them, especially in October. But this year I kind of been slow about it, and I actually should pick up the pace, being that Halloween is literally tomorrow. I'm definitely going to be watching some tonight, for sure. But I think it's just because maybe it's because I watched them throughout the year. Maybe I'm not really focusing on watching too many this month. I also been busy. October is a very busy time of year for me. You know, with the unit, with my family, with taking care of life, with hanging out with friends, and doing this and doing that. October can be a pretty busy month for me. So anyways, that's what I plan to do tonight. I have to debate about what I'm going to do because I have a ride along tomorrow with Elgin Police Department on Halloween. And the past 3 years I've been going on Halloween. I would go the day before. Like last year I went on Halloween. This will be my second year going on Halloween. The other 2 years I went, it was like around Halloween. And what I would do is I would make them like DIY treats. I would make them like broomsticks. I would take like a skinny pretzel and put it inside of like a small Reese's Pieces peanut butter cup. I would dip like a pretzel and green chocolate and make it like a witch finger. You know, I would take strawberries and make it into candy corn, but I don't know if I'm going to do this year. That's because, like I said, it's really not my week. I really do wish I would have gotten my period the week before Halloween. I normally do. You know, I think throughout my 14-something years, 15-something years I've been on my period, I think I've only ever gotten my period on Halloween twice. And it's always been like the day, like the week before, or like the day after Halloween, like the day of Halloween. Oh, I don't know. I think it's like my only first to second time. If I had to make an educated guess, I want to say this is only like my first or second time getting it on Halloween. I normally getting it the week before. Who's calling me? Please let it be someone I don't know. My grandma, I don't know if I want to talk to her. I'll call it back. Anyways, so yesterday, me and my dad were at the laundromat. We were doing some laundry. We put it in the washer. Then once we took it out of the dryer, me and my dad went to the hunt for fog machines. Because we finished putting up the decorations a couple days ago. Don't ask. I kind of did a video on it. Too why it took so long to do it. And I even did a house tour. And I'm glad I did it a couple days ago, because ever since I filmed it, it's been nasty and icky out. Like today is raining and it's cold. I was kind of debating about, because I'm hungry, but like I'm not starving. So I thought about possibly going to Popeyes, but when I got up, I was just like, yeah, it's so bloated. I got cramps. And I know you're probably thinking, probably say what my mom says, don't let your period defeat you. Don't let it win. Don't let it overpower you. But it's like, I'm not trying to, but ooh, Lord. Oy. Anyways, today, for example, would be a perfect day for DoorDash. Like, I love DoorDash, but apparently they're like not doing something. I don't know. I went online somewhere that DoorDash is apparently like taking your money when they're not supposed to be taking your money. Oh, they're doing something. I can't remember off the bat what they're doing, but I was told don't do DoorDash anymore. It kind of sucks because I really like DoorDash. It was a little expensive, a little pricey, but I will tell you, when you're a person like me that hates driving in the snow, and I literally hate driving in the snow. I hate driving in the snow. You would think someone being from Chicago doesn't mind driving in the snow, and I'm used to it in a way. Like, if I absolutely positively have to drive in the snow, I will drive in the snow, but I will absolutely positively try to avoid it as much as possible. Like, even when I'm on the unit, I'm like, can you drive? Do you mind driving? Because I really hate driving in the snow. Like, even on a unit, I'll drive if I absolutely have to drive. But it's like, I really try everything to try to have someone else drive in the snow for me. It's because I really hate driving in the snow. I really hate it to death. I hate it. I just hate driving in the snow. Like, I'll do it if I have to. I'm kind of used to it because when I actually got my driver's permit, that was when the blizzard of 2011 came in, and we got like 5 feet of snow. So I was kind of used to driving in the snow, because when I had my driver's permit, it was in the winter. It was in like January and February when there was snow on the ground. So I was kind of used to driving around neighborhoods and in town with snow, but anyway, so we were out at the laundromat, losing track. Sorry. I'm the kind of person where I'll tell one story and it leads to like 5 other stories. That's just me. I don't care. I can't help it. Sorry. But so when we were putting up the fog machines, the last 2 things we actually have to do on the fog machines. And the fog machines that we have 2 right now, work perfectly fine. You know, they work fine. However, they require a remote. I think it's a simple remote. It's just a button that you press. However, well, the remotes, we have no clue where the remotes are. I don't know if they're just really hidden in the Halloween box, and we just didn't look careful enough. I mean, we looked in all the boxes, we looked in all the Halloween boxes. It's technically one box we haven't opened yet, but it's only because indoor stuff, and I highly doubt that it's in that box. So we don't know if it's got it. We don't know if we accidentally threw it out one year on accident. We kind of saw a remote, and we weren't thinking. We were like, what the heck is this remote for? And we were like, probably nothing, so we just threw the remote out, not thinking it was for anything. We don't know what the heck happened with the remotes. I'm pretty sure we probably threw them out on accident. Just not thinking that they were for the fog machines, because it didn't particularly have anything on it. It's not like it said fog machine remote. Because I remember now that I look back, I remember throwing out a couple of black remotes. It was just a simple remote that was black that had a button on it, and I thought maybe it was for a Christmas decoration or something, so I kind of just, I don't know what the heck happened. But unfortunately, these two fog machines that work perfectly fine, they work, but you have to press the green button in. And it's like, there's no way we're doing that every time a trick-or-treater comes up to the door. So, last minute, me and my dad had to go to the store, and I actually have to go back out to try to find another one. Because we originally went to Walmart, and we asked the person that worked there, because I probably knew if it's not out, they probably don't have anymore. If they had some, they're all gone. Or if maybe they never had some. And the guy couldn't understand what we were saying. I was like, do you have any fog machines? And he was kind of just like, what? It's like, fog machines. You got fog machines for Halloween? He's kind of like, and I was like, I don't think he understands what I said. And my dad's like, they're probably out, let's just go to Target. So like, okay. So we went to Target. We went to the one in Schaumburg, on Schaumburg Road in Barrington. In Schaumburg, there's two. There's two in Schaumburg, but we went to the one that brought us Streamwood. And they had one fog machine left. And I told my dad, it doesn't have to be a fancy fog machine. It doesn't have to be anything special. That's one that has a button or a remote control. And we found one. They had one fog machine left in the whole entire store. And it's a small one, but it's like, it has a remote. That's all that matters. So I have to actually look at it today. And then my dad was like, because it was like already 9 o'clock at night. So my dad was like, can you go out tomorrow, that's today, to the Target in Streamwood and see if they have a fog machine? And I was like, I will do that. But I woke up today and I'm like, let's see, it's almost 12 o'clock, and I'm like, I'm still gonna do it, but it just might wait until later tonight to do it. It's because if I can barely get out to drive to Popeyes to get food, it's like, I don't know how they think they expect me to go to the Target. I mean, I'm still gonna do it, but I'm just tempted, in all honesty, because I'm not that hungry, to just eat some chips I have and candy and fill up on that until dinner, because I don't know what my parents have planned for dinner. Then I gotta debate what I'm gonna do for the police. I don't know if I'm gonna make cupcakes. That I'll probably just end up doing, in all honesty. I don't know if I'm gonna just make cupcakes. I want to bring them in something. You don't technically have to bring the police department in anything when you go on a ride along. Besides yourself, you just pretty much bring yourself in. But all the years I've been going on ride-alongs, I always feel like it's nice to bring in something like a cake or something, or cupcakes. You know. But, like I said, normally the past couple years I've been going to Elgin around Halloween. I'll DIY a few treats. But this year I'm just like, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do that. I kind of want to do it, but then again, it's easier and cheaper just to make cupcakes. And I'm probably just going to have to do that. I'm probably going to have to call my aunt, see what she's up to, see if I can come over later. So I think I'm going to do that. Eat chips and candy. It's not the best breakfast. I might just have cereal, because we do have cereal. Breakfast cereal. So, Happy Halloween. This is probably going to be the last vlog I'll do in October. Just because Halloween's tomorrow and I'm going to be busy. What was that? I'm just ignoring. I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that noise. Something fell in the kitchen. And I gotta go to the kitchen to get a drink. Hate noises. I hate freaking noises in my house. I swear my house is haunted. As much as I don't want to admit it, because I live in this house. It's like some of the noises I hear, if you would hear it, you would think it was haunted too. I don't want to admit it because I live here. And I don't want to think about it because I live here. And I'm starting to freak myself out. I swear, if I hear a noise, or I hear a sound, or I start to watch, like, videos about ghosts and spirits, I will literally start to freak myself out, and I'll start to hear more noises, and I'm already freaking myself out. I gotta go. I gotta try to calm myself out. BB out. Happy Halloween. Stay safe.